guys, so today I'm going to show you how I made this little crochet kitty cozy for your mug. I'm just using this cup as a model, otherwise I would totally spill all the contents. But basically, any of your Starbucks cups or any of your cups without a handle, you can make this for. And I would say that this is kind of like a kind of between a beginner and a intermediate crocheter. So if you are a beginner, you should probably check the description below, and I will link crocheting for beginners video for you, so you can get nice and cut up and learn how to make this with ease. So without further ado, let's get started. So these are the materials you'll need. I actually did not have all the materials and I kind of improvised, but this is what you need. You need black yarn. I have this impeccable yarn from Michaels. A crochet hook size 5mm, I believe. Then you're going to need 2 white buttons. Thread of any color of your choice. This is going to be used for the eyes of the cat, so whatever you want your cat's eyes to be. And this is the part where I improvised. I didn't have any pink fabric, so I actually just drew 2 ears and a little nose with a pink Sharpie pen on some white fabric I had lying around. But I would recommend, if you can, to get pink fabric and cut out the ears and the nose, or just crochet triangles out of pink yarn. And you can either sew on your fabric or you can use a hot glue gun like I will. I didn't have any pink thread, so I decided to use a hot glue gun instead. And you're also going to need white, off-white, or gray yarn for the whiskers. So for the cat's face, you're going to start off with a slip knot as always, and then chain about 35. You could always make it bigger or smaller depending on how big you want your cozy to be and how big your mugs normally are. But in my case, I chained 35. And after you're happy with your chain, you're going to go back and do a single crochet just once. I mean, not just once, 1 row of single crochet. So do single crochet all across that chain all the way to the end. And once you reach the end of that row, then you're going to grab the other end like so and do a slip stitch through and attach them both. I'm not really good with explaining, but here is the visual on it. I just created a slip stitch through the 2 ends and basically connected them, making a circle. So after you've created this circle, you're just going to single crochet all around it until you've reached your desired size. I went around, I believe, 20 times on my little kitty, but of course you could always measure it against a mug or a cup that you're going to use and see if you like the size. So just keep single crocheting around and around and around until it's pretty wide. You have a pretty big face for your cat, so you can actually have room to put eyes and a nose. So here I am after 20 rows, and I count rows starting from this point on, and then I just count how many rows I did, or how many times I actually went around. So now you're going to figure out where you want your ears to be. I want my ears to be right here and right there. So I'm just going to crochet my way over there. Just single crochet your way over there to where you want your ears to be. And now that I'm right here where I want my ears to be, I'm going to crochet just on that area. And the whole thing is single crochet, so it's not going to be any changes at all. So after you're at this point, that's where you want your ear to end. So you're just going to flip it over, chain 1, and then single crochet into 4 stitches. Unless you want the ears to be bigger, then you would single crochet into 5 stitches, or smaller, 3 stitches. So just single crochet on the stitches where you want your ear to be located. And once you reach the end, just flip it over, chain 1, and then do 1 more full set of single crochet all across those stitches. Now once you've reached the end of that row, you're going to do something different. Now we're going to flip it over and chain 1 and then skip the very first stitch. See, we skipped it, and now we're going to single crochet into the next one and then finish off that row. Then we're going to flip it over, skip the very first stitch, and just go into the next stitch and do a single crochet, and boom, you've made a little triangle ear. Awesome sauce. So now you're going to do the exact same thing to the other side where you want your ear to be, and what I like to do is just go all along the ear and the top of the head, just doing a slip stitch like so, instead of actually cutting off the yarn and then placing it where I want to work on the ear. I just basically crochet my way over to where I want my next ear to be. And after you're done with the second ear, just go ahead and grab your scissors and cut off the yarn and seal it off like this. Just pull the yarn through the last loop, and then what I like to do is just put it through a random stitch just to tuck it in. And now what you're going to do is turn it inside out. So now this becomes your new front, and this is where you're going to start putting the little kitty face on. Now looking at it, it kind of looks like it could be Batman too. So the next step is to place your ears, nose, and eyes onto your little kitty face and kind of give yourself an outline or a guideline of where you want the face to be. And then attach everything, either sew things on or hot glue them on. I want to actually sew my buttons on, not hot glue them. And I want to do it so that it actually looks like a cat eye. So what I do is I place my button where I want to be and hold it down to make sure that the button doesn't move and I can find it easily with my needle. Just make sure not to poke yourself. And then I just put my needle through the second buttonhole and I just repeat those steps. After doing that a couple times, I ended up with my little green cat eye. And then I just did the same to the other side and ended up with this. Now you could end it here, or you could go an extra step and add whiskers. I'm going to add whiskers, so I'm going to grab my off-white / brown yarn that I have. And I'm not even going to try to explain how I attach these. I'm just going to show you. So this is how I attached it. Okay, let me at least try to explain. I held the yarn in place to where I wanted it to be, the whiskers to be, and then I pulled my yarn through the stitches I wanted them to be in, and then after both sides were pulled through, I just tied the ends. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you can just get it from watching that. And I just repeated those steps for all my whiskers, and that's what I ended up with. Yay, my little kitty. And after that, your kitty is ready to cozy up your mug. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope that your kitty comes out super cute and you actually have the correct materials for this. I know I had to improvise for the ears and the nose, and I didn't even have white for the whiskers. I had to use off-white, but that's okay. It still came out pretty cute. My little kitty. So I hope that you're having a wonderful fall and you can make this with ease and you have lots of fun doing it. If you do make these, I really want to see them, so make sure that you tag me in them on Instagram or Twitter if you're going to post a picture of it, because I really want to see and I'll like it or retweet it and all that jazz. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and like this video if you like DIYs, and comment down below if you want to see more crochet videos. And please share this video with your friends. That would be so awesome. Every time I reach a threshold of a new 1,000 subscribers, there's going to be a DIY giveaway. So you could actually win one of these or any of my other DIYs. So have people subscribe. You will be the best person ever. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.